Hello everybody, welcome to another upload. I think this one's kind of a special one. You all know that on the Rosie O'Kelly channel, I like to do a lot of traveling, whether it's local or whether now we have Little Rascal to our van to do some traveling in, and I like to do a lot of videography. One thing I don't like on videos is when you have wind noise, and it's something that I have fought for quite a few years, and I've done thousands of videos on GoPro. I don't think anybody in YouTube has done more GoPro videos than I have, period. Therefore, I think I can speak with a little bit of authority about things that work when it comes to GoPro and things that don't work. When I did the recent trip, the San Andreas adventure, we were at places, Point Reyes stations, and places along the coast that were, well, they were noted for being rather windy. But if you notice every single video on that playlist from that trip, there was not one bit of wind noise, despite preparing dinner in places up on a hill where it was windy, at breakfast, in the morning and the evening when the sea breeze kicks up. We had no noise whatsoever. So I want to talk about that product today because I waited a little while because I wanted to really put it through its paces. And it's called the REMOVU, and I'm going to provide the links, don't worry. And it looks like it's a funny looking thing, and it gets a lot of attention when I am out and people think you have a mouse or something on the end of the stick. But let me tell you, this little REMOVU for the price, dollar for dollar, pound for pound, is the greatest thing in wind blocking I have ever seen. It's created, it's a little slip over, it's it's made out of a wind busting, what we would call a dead cat muff, little fur on the outside of it. And the way that it works is it slips over top of your GoPro. Now you have to align, it has a little front window in the front, and you have to align that window with your GoPro, and it's a little bit tricky. And it takes some doing to get it on there. At least for me, it's never been an easy matter, but when you're getting the good results with the wind noise and things, it's definitely worth it to have it. So I slip it over it like that, and it's a nice snug fit, and you'll see now that the little window shows through there, okay, the little lens. And you're thinking to yourself, well, the fur might get in the way, but you know what? They send you this little cool, clean, clear plastic lens that you slip right over top of that. And you know what that does? That keeps that little fur from interfering with your picture. Now, when you use this on a GoPro, the results are staggering. I mean, I've been in 20, 25 mile an hour winds, and you couldn't hear any wind noise at all, but you could audibly pick up voices and things that you want to hear. So for the money I invested, I think this was like $20 or $30 or something like that. It's by far the best thing that I have used. Now, there are some things that you have to get used to. Number one, you don't have a view screen in the back anymore. The whole thing slips over top. And I've found myself on occasion, and of course if you've done GoPro and you know where your buttons are, you know where to push to turn on your GoPro, you know where to push to start recording up here. But the trick is sometimes, you get SD card errors or things go wrong. So I actually have to, when I start recording, I have to kind of take a peek in the back there to make sure the settings are correct and make sure the little red LED is lit up at the upper left hand corner of the GoPro to be able to tell me that I am recording. But other than that, I guess that you could make yourself a little tiny cutout there that you could see the red when it's recording, the red would light up there. But for me, it's kind of easier to just take a peek up there, and make sure it's recording. And for me, the inconvenience of having to check and double check is far outweighed by the benefits of having video with no noise, no wind noise. Now, you may not think that's a big deal, but remember this: people will watch a video no matter how lousy the video quality is, no matter what's going on with the shakiness, as long as it's a compelling story. But people will click off if the audio is annoying and all they hear is wind noise, and it's annoying, and it's guaranteed that they will click off of your video. So this REMOVU will really help. Now, I have left a link. We are affiliated in the United States, Canada, as well as the UK. I've left those individual product links down below. It would be a benefit to Jen and I if you just click through on those links. We'll earn a little bit on that. But you know what? You're going to get a great thing that you're going to use on your GoPro, and you're not going to have that annoying wind noise. So it comes in the hot pink color for the ladies, as well as the handsome, what I call the teddy bear tan there. And it works great. So if you're in the U.S., you have the U.S. link below. If you're in Canada, you have the Canadian link. And if you're in the U.K., you have the U.K. link. Hit us up on those links, and I think that you'll think our information is worth it. I sure love this product. As usual, thanks so much for being along today. If you love your GoPro as much as I do, you want to spend the marginal little money to enhance it and get the very best quality that you can. The REMOVU Wind Buster. It is fantastic. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thumbs up or appreciate it, and stay tuned. More good tips and hacks coming your way.